those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. I'm dancing to the beat of my own drum. How about you? Are you dancing to your own music? Happy new moon, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fan-fucking-tastic day. I've had a pretty damn good day myself. I have zero complaints. Got a lot done. Went out, did some shopping. Had a little lunch date with my man. We went and had some, whatchamacallit? Chinese buffet. Thank you. Couldn't think of it for a second. China buffet. Yes, we did a Chinese buffet today, and it was fan-fucking-tastic. Enjoyed it. As per usual, though, get out of there for a little while, and next thing you know, you're hungry again. Anybody else have that experience? You get to a Chinese buffet, you eat, and you eat, and you eat, and you eat. And then by the time you finish, you're stuffed. And then an hour, if you're lucky, or so later, you end up starving. I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want, Shavante, but I think it's silly, honestly, to do pregnancy questions unless you're asking a question. If you're asking, am I pregnant? Go to the store, buy a $2 test. If you'd like to ask, can I get pregnant? What's keeping me from being pregnant? Things like that are not as easily answered. Am I going to have children? Am I capable of having children? You know, if the child that I'm carrying, is it viable? What do I need to make sure my pregnancy comes to a healthy birth? Stuff like that are good questions to ask. Am I pregnant? Hell, you can get a pregnancy test at the dollar store and it's going to be pretty accurate. So don't even bother with that one, you know? Stay away from the rice and noodles. I do, Jennifer, and I still get hungry after leaving. It's just a thing. So, Lori, why are you having a terrible day? I mean, Shavante, yes, as long as it's not the am I pregnant question, I will answer that question, but I discourage it simply because, like I said, $2 test at the dollar store these days is so cheap. But yes, if you would like to ask a question on those lines, you can donate anything to be able to ask a question. Tip, donation of any amount will get you the ability to ask a question rather than having the reading of my choice. The free reading, if you want to get a free reading, like, subscribe, and share. It is a reading of my choice, and today it is what do you need to manifest? What is it that, what is it that you need to work on for this waxing moon cycle? Because we got the new moon going. So we want to look into the, what do you need to work on for the new moon, What's up? What's good? I go for the seafood and beef first. I went for the seafood today, Jennifer, for the most part. I don't think I had anything of beef. And you're welcome. I don't think I had anything of beef today. Although I will say that the wolf had some of their beef pepper steak, and he said it was pretty darn good. So, but I had no complaints over the place. It's just, it happens to me on every Asian fucking buffet. I go, I eat. Now, I will say I did have some rice because I had sushi. So that might be a valid point. I had 3 pieces of sushi, and yeah, you're right. The rice can make you feel full up. So rice dishes should definitely come last. So I get you. All right, so we're going to come on. First of all, I would like to talk about what's on the screen at the moment. Planting Your Dreams Abundance Spell. Holy hell, I'm excited about this. I'm telling you, I'm stepping it up on the spell work game on my lives, truly. So many of you guys know that the new moon is all about new growth, new opportunity. We release that of the past because we've spent the entire waxing moon cycle letting go of shit, letting go of shit, letting go of shit. So the new moon is, okay, that is now the past. Now we are beginning to look towards the future. We are looking to manifest for the future. And Lori, I noticed you left the mentorship circle. I'm so sad. But your family told you need what? Now that's one place I don't get like easily like messed up at, which is a Japanese steakhouse. I will absolutely. Jennifer Scott Green, you like, subscribed, and shared. Okay, absolutely. I'll put you on the free list. So yes, this planting your dreams. Basically, I have got a bowl of dirt. Okay. And in this bowl of dirt, I will be casting wildflower. I have wildflower seeds and eggshells. So I will be making this mix with this bowl of dirt, eggshells, and wildflower seeds. And when we are done with the spell, I will be adding water to it, germinating these seeds, and putting them out to go in the wildflower, to plant the wildflowers out there for everyone. So yes. Your family told you need what? And I'm not sure what "no, I didn't remove my selenite" means. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want to get on the free list. And we're going to be going into, in just a minute, our 1, 2, and 3. So if you want to get a free reading for your full moon message tonight, then, or not full moon, new moon message tonight, then you can like, subscribe, and share. Let me know that you have shared. And I will put you on the list. Meanwhile, we're going to come over here. And I'm going to say hi to everybody. And we have our 1, 2, and 3 up for the day. So I'm going to ask you to, if you please, choose your 1, 2, or 3. So while we're doing that, we're going to listen to a lovely little song done by the Old Wolf. It's one that's really good. I call it my boundaries anthem, and it's called Keep On Talking. All right. So while you guys are picking which one or ones, because you can choose more than one that belongs to you, and while I'm doing my shares, we're going to enjoy a nice little music video. So here you go.
Keep
So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Keep on talking. Lori, now your family's trying to get rid of you. So, what do you mean your family's trying to get rid of you? Rosemary, I've got you down for a spell tonight and for your freebie. So, we're good. So, Rosemary is going to be the first one on the list because she is getting a spell tonight. So, you guys get to see the cool spell in a little bit. All right, and actually, because Rosemary, I know you've got to go in a little bit, we're going to move these off, the 1, 2, and 3s, and we're going to do your spell real quick, okay? So I'm going to move the 1, 2, and 3s off. Don't worry, you guys, it's not going away. You'll still be able to pick in a minute. But Rosemary has somewhere she's got to be. Here is my bowl of dirt, okay? This is wonderful topsoil treated dirt, okay? So this is earth, loomy earth, wonderful topsoil. Okay. And then what we have here is we have our packet of seeds, which is a northeast mix of wildflowers. And then we have our eggshells. Okay. So we're going to have these as part of our spell. So Rosemary, what manifestation do you want to plant tonight? What are the seeds that we are planting? And this is the point where you can say, my seeds are, and then tell out whatever you would like your manifestation seeds to represent tonight. And you can pick 1, 3, 5, whatever you want. And we need some more music back here. There we go. There's some music. So, Rosemary, you can pick 1, 3, 5. Just tell me what your seeds are. What are we planting to manifest for you tonight? Oh, and you know what? I forgot to change my altar graphic. Bad, Shia. I made a new graphic for this. Hold on. We're going to change this. This one or this one? This one. Here we go. There's our altar graphic with our nice growing things. Yes. Okay. Financial. You got it. So. All right. We call upon the God and Goddess. We call upon the Lord and Lady to assist us in casting this spell for our sister Rosemary to plant her manifestations. Before they're planted, seeds hold dreams, potential vast, or so it seems. Eggshells mix, growth path to being. Hopes and plants in soils gleam. Toss the soil, cover light. Dreams and wishes now take flight. Eggshells promise growth in sight. Manifest with every night. As seeds break ground, so too our aims. Growth mirrors hopes in life's grand games. What's sown with love, the earth reclaims. With each sprout, our future frames. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. That feels good. How's that feel? How's the spell feel to you, Rosemary? Now, all of these seeds are going to get mixed in. This whole mix is going to go out in my garden. So it will be watched over by the witch for the entire season. Season of the witch. But what can I say? All right, and Rosemary, let's see what you're, because I know you got to go. Oops. Didn't mean to do that again. But I know you got to go. So let's see what your new moon manifestation message is for you. All right. You're taking on way too much of the responsibility for yourself. You need to work on manifesting your creativity and putting that creativity. You're so good. You're so talented. You're good at creating things, this is the direction you need to go. You need to work on manifesting with your creativity, with your painting and stuff, okay? So that's what you need. All right, I'm going to put the 1, 2, or 3s back up now that you guys have seen the spell. I'm so excited about this one. Diana Kaylee, you're on the list. Hello, Thalia. How are you? All right. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want to get on tonight's free list. I got Jennifer, Oracles, Elspeth, and Lori on the free list. If you have... Okay, well, you know what? Maybe staying out of everybody's business is good. But caring too much, just don't let them see it. That sometimes it falls into the category of none your business. And sometimes those things need to be none of their business, okay? Non-empaths will feel like, oh, well, you're too sensitive or you're too much. You know what? Even Jesus in the Bible turned around and said, the people who you are closest to will not see your callings and your gifts, Lori. Okay? So don't freak out over it. My entire family, my adopted family, dumped me ages ago. I can't even get anybody to respond to me to let me know if my dad is still alive or not. So whatever. There are worse things in life than being disowned by your family. Okay? Trust me. Been there, done that. And I think working on dragons is beautiful, Rosemary. I love that for you. All right. So pick your favorite 1, 2, or 3, guys. And if anybody wants to donate using the pinned comment down below, tippers or skippers, you tip, you skip the line. Also, any tip gets asked a question. Okay, I don't care if you tip 1 penny or $15 or whatever. We've also got specialty readings that are available for $20 and up. When the specialty readings include love and relationship reading, which we can do from multiple perspectives. Full spirit insight reading, okay. Which is a deep look into whatever you want to ask about. Akashic Records reading, which is a look into what the library of the universe has to say for you, about you, to you, whatever. Your life purpose reading, which is an Akashic Records style reading, but it is geared towards life purpose. Your financial reading, including what your challenges are and your financial outlook and how to turn your financial outlook to better for you. There are 3 parts to that reading. There's the animal spirit reading, which is finding out what your animal spirit guides have to tell you. And I don't care what somebody tells you. They're like, oh, if you're not Native American, you don't have an animal spirit guide. That's bullshit. It is having familiarity with animals and those types of shamanistic practices go worldwide in multiple religious practices. And I promise you, if you go back far enough in whatever your religious practice is from your DNA, whatever, you're going to find an animal spirit style practice involved there to where somebody had animal spirit guides or some such, okay? Now, granted, it's a different lore than what the Native Americans have for the animals here, but sometimes understanding the animals of your region and their behaviors and stuff like that, that's what you're going to relate to the most, okay? So it's not a closed practice. I don't care what anybody says. Then you have past lives, which of course is self-explanatory, a look into your past lives. Be warned, not everybody, in fact, most people aren't a Cleopatra or a royalty. Most past lives are normal fucking lives, okay? We look around here, we've got 8 billion people on the planet, and I'm sure all the royalty and leaders of the world can be named fairly easily. So you maybe have your top 50 people worldwide that are the bigwigs. So obviously, not everybody who gets a past life is going to have any kind of past life where they are a bigwig. There are a lot of normal, everyday, average, mundane past lives, but they have impact on us and our lives, okay? You have a Reiki, which I am a Reiki master, Reiki healing. I also do chakra cleansing online. So we can do that, Reiki or Reiki healing or chakra cleansing. Also, we have our subconscious insight reading. We have our spiritual gifts. Find out what your spiritual gifts are and either how to unlock them or how to utilize them. And then we have our spirit guide messages. What is your spirit guide trying to fucking tell you that you're not listening to? Hello? Are you listening? Are you listening? Hey, Chanel. We also have underneath, we have our planting manifestation spell, which you guys just saw, where we are literally planting stuff in the dirt and we are naming your seeds, and they are going to go planting out there, out into the garden. When I am done with this moon cycle, right now we're dry planting. We're putting the seeds into a soil, adding in eggshell for growth. And then from there, we are going to be adding in, I'll be also adding in coffee grounds, some, what's it called? Brown paper bag stuff to hold in the moisture, and then making that into a mulch and spreading the mulch out throughout our garden for a little bit of growth on some wildflowers. So it'll be great. But until that time, until it's time to throw it out there, it will be manifest on my altar and keeping on all that growth and good energy. So, actually, Elspeth, you haven't done some of them. You haven't done the financial one yet. Because I wasn't offering that one until recently. That's the only one you haven't done. And I don't think you've done the channel divine message either, which is a message from the universe or a particular divinity of your choice. But if you have a divinity of your choice, check with me first to make sure I can connect with said divinity. Elspeth, I've also got you on the priority list for a spell that we discussed before the live. Hey, Jonathan Porter, how are you? All right, so 1, 2, or 3. One more chance to pick. Luz Hernandez, I've got you on the priority list as well. How are you, darling? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. I'm glad you're good. Happy new moon. Time for planting, time for growth. And yes, we should be. This is technically the snow moon that we're coming up to. No, that's a mediumship. That's a mediumship. Channel message from the divine. I'm sorry, as much as you may feel like your dad is awesome, a god he is not. When I'm talking about divinities, I'm talking about gods, goddesses. Talking to your dad, that's a spirit or an ancestor. I suppose I should put ancestor readings on here. I don't have ancestor readings on here. Duh. Okay, let me put in here, note to self, add on special Vila. All right, I do have an ancestor reading that if you would like an ancestor reading that's available on the specialty list as well, it's just not there. I'm doing pretty well, Luz. I'm just, working, trying to make ends meet as always. Such is life, right? All right, if you haven't picked 1, 2, or 3, you better do it now because I'm about to start pulling. What's number 1? Let's see. Did anybody else want to pick number 1? Anybody else drawn to number 1 before I turn it over? Here we go. We're going to see what number 1 is. Number 1 is the Tower. I went and got my new business cards today. And of course, they all got excited because, oh, your new business cards are so pretty. It was nice to be complimented by the print staff there at Staples. They're like, wow, you designed those yourself? It's so pretty, blah, blah, blah. It was so awesome, And, but they were so excited about it. And so they're like, oh, you do tarot. And I'm like, yeah, you want me to pull my cards out? Would you? So I start pulling cards. And one lady, the manager lady, comes over and she wants to pull a card too. And she pulls the death card. And the boy in the back is like, just don't pull the tower. And I'm like, no, the tower's not a bad card. So that's where the story is relevant. No, the tower is not a bad card. It simply tells you be mindful of your expectations. Those of you who picked this one, you're probably putting a lot of hopes and stock in your expectations. Here's the thing though. Most of the time, we don't express our expectations. We don't tell other people what our expectations are. And then we're like, when our expectations aren't met, you know what I mean? And it's like, we were doing these expectations. And come on, somebody should be able to guess what I'm thinking. You mean you're not a mind reader? But I thought you were a psychic. Shouldn't you be a mind reader? No, different thing? Oh, okay. You can't read my mind. You don't know what I'm expecting from... No, okay. All right. I guess I should tell you what my expectations are. What tower song? What's your tower song? Because I'll tell you my tower song and you can laugh. By the way, if anybody donates on Cash App, please let me know. Jonathan, you are a Cash App donator. Okay. Cash App has been taking, we build it up to break it down. Yep. For me, it's like, you're going down, down, down in a burning ring of fire, and it burns, 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 and the flames go higher. That one, Ring of Fire. That's mine for that one. All right, so Tower. Don't let your expectations control you. Express your expectations. Hey, Kristen. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Thank you. Putting you on the free list. All right. So, number 2. Let's see. Who picked number 2? Boundaries. All right. So, for all of you who picked number 2, this is your new mantra. Boundaries. Okay, ready? We're gonna do it again. Boundaries. Okay, one more time, just because you do something 3 times and you learn it. Okay, we go. Boundaries. All right, that's your mantra. Boundaries. Okay, so for all of y'all who are drawn to number 2, set your boundaries, but don't just fucking set your boundaries. Defend your boundaries. Okay, anybody comes up and says, oh, you shouldn't have your boundaries, to be like, okay. Thanks for letting me know that. Really appreciate you giving me that information. Have a blessed day. So there you go. Or as one of my friends put it, you say blessed be, hey, did you just tell me fuck you and heathen? Yep. All right. And let's see what number 3 is. And if you didn't pick one, guess what? Number 3 is your default. Number 3 is about walking intentionally. If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to know when you get there? Turn around and walk softly with intention. The universe cannot help you with your manifestations if you don't know what the fuck you're manifesting. And yes, Southern, oh, bless your heart. Absolutely. That's the Southern way of saying fuck you. Yeah, basically set up where you're going, set up your manifestations, walk and make sure your mind body, and spirit are all working together in harmony towards your manifestation. Okay? You can't turn around and say, yeah, I'm going to sit here and be a couch potato and I'm going to manifest winning $1 million. Yep. $1 million is going to fall in my lap any minute now. Any second now. No, that's not the way it works. Okay. If you want the $1 million, then either you're going to have to be going out and doing the hustle to buy the lottery tickets, or you're going to have to go out and do the entrepreneur hustle. Okay. You have to do whatever it takes. That's the important thing. You've got to actually take the actions, to make the things manifest that you're wanting. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you would like to get a free reading tonight for your new moon message. Now, tonight's full moon, our new moon spell. First of all, we are doing Northeast Mix, wildflower seeds. Okay, these are the seeds that we're planting, and I am doing a good pinch for everybody. And we have our eggshells here to kind of add nitrates and aeration to the soil. And then we have our bowl of dirt, our bowl of blessed dirt. Okay. And why is it blessed? Because I said, you're blessed. Why else is it blessed? This is Gaia. This is Gaia's body. This is the body of the mother. Okay. This is the body of the mother, the nutrients that the mother has given us, all the negative, horrible, bad stuff that has been put back into the soil. Okay. So that it becomes nourishing, healthy loam to allow things to grow. Okay. Yes, moon water will be used to water the seeds. However, we are not watering anything tonight. Okay. Because we're post in bulk and we are in preparation mode. So what we are doing is we are preparing our seeds. Once I am done with the spell cycle, then I will be adding in the moisture retainers, which is going to be the wet coffee grounds. It is going to be some paper bag, for holding in that, because that breaks down. And then moon water all throughout, and then spread around through the garden. Okay. Carmel Damon, welcome back. Putting you on the free list, my friend. Glad to have you. But yes, that is tonight's spell. So if you guys want to get the planting manifestations, we're going to be doing this tonight on the new moon. Is the most powerful night for it. However, we are going to be doing this throughout the waxing moon so that we have plenty of seeds to plant for our manifestation for this moon cycle, okay? But it will be planted when the gods say it's time. And the gods will say it's time when the weather is right. You know what I'm saying? So yes, these are our flowers we're planting with our spell. You got kicked. That's no bueno, Chanel. Well, I'm glad you're back. Missed you. I cried. Not really, but I'll pretend I did. All right. So Diana Kaylee, where you at, my darling? Where is Miss Diana Kaylee? Elspeth, I got you on the list as well. So Diana, what did you want for your donation tonight? No kidding. Wow. Well, Chanel number 1 was the Tower, which is let go of your expectations, or at least verbalize your expectations. And number 2 is the, what was number 2? Oh yeah, Boundary Queen, Queen of Swords. Yes, do not stand behind the donkeys. All right, so you want the financial reading, Miss Kaylee. You got it. All right, so we're going to go to our full desk cam for this, all right? Because there are 3 areas to this, okay? So the first thing that we have, this is an interesting reading, and you guys have not seen this reading before because this is a new one. So we're going to look first and foremost into where are your finances right now, okay? And so we're looking at your current financial outlook, all right? Now, this is your current financial outlook. Then we have what are your challenges? Okay, what are your financial challenges? All right. I know this is a weird looking thing. So these are your financial challenges. And then what can you do to enhance, okay, or change? Actually, we're going to do it this way. What can you do to enhance or change your financial outlook? Okay. So this is our finances reading here. All right. So what is your current financial look? First of all, we have Strength, the Page of Swords, and the King of Cups. So what that is saying is, hey, you're standing up and you're making this work. Okay. You're working very, very hard to kind of stretch out how to make this work for you. Okay. But at the same point, what I'm seeing here is that you have some learning that you need to do on what your financial options are. And I feel like this is an investment, things for you to learn about investments, be it a 401k, IRA, or something like that. So I would see, Diana, that this is maybe getting some, like maybe go to TCC where they have some free classes, Tarrant County College. They have free classes or maybe some free courses for understanding IRAs and 401ks and that sort of thing. Okay. Because I'm seeing that you need to learn about the financial options and then being calm in the face of the storm. So rather than, you need to not panic about the finances, you need to find your current outlook is, you'll be able to make it work. You'll be able to kind of like, you'll be calm with it. You'll have what you need. This is your current financial outlook. Okay. Now your challenges that are facing you. One is wanting to go out and enjoy life a little bit. All right. So you're going to have what you need, but your challenge is, what about money to go out and have a little bit of fun? What about going out for lunch, for dinner, going out with friends, date night, whatever. Okay. Your challenge is not having enough money to really go out and have fun. Your other challenge is is that other people coming to you and trying to get money off of you. We have the Narcissist card here, the Page of Cups, which is people with their hand out. Now, both of these are framing around you're needing to learn, okay? So this will help you meet these challenges, this middle card of learning, the financial learning that's there, okay? With now, all these things relate differently. There's different spreads. They relate differently. So this Narcissist card here as part of your challenges also goes with your current outlook, which is being calm. All right. You need to be calm in the face of the people turning around and asking you, hey, can I have some money? You're going to be like, you know what? No, I'm sorry. No, but you need to not be angry. You need to be upset. You need to just allow yourself to face into this calmly and say, I'm sorry, I can't. Or even if you can, say, I'm sorry, no. Okay. So this is again learning to say no. Now, also here, if you can learn about your financial options, then you will be able to budget out. And that's what I'm seeing here with this combination, Budget out the money that you need to go and have some fun in life. Okay? Yes, it's Jonathan's made up thing, I think. I don't really think there's a feet finder out there. Now, how do you change your financial outlook? First of all, you look for new opportunities, and this goes with the investment, I think. Learning the investment, new opportunities, taking charge of your finances, and having financial goals. Okay? So this is how to change your financial outlook for that. Okay? So once you've done your learning, take advantage of these investment opportunities. All right? Look for those investment opportunities, take advantage of those investment opportunities, and take charge and take control with that Queen of Wands and have a financial goal, a financial outlook, okay? Good, but it's not just her, Diana. There are other people that come to you. Family, can you get me this? Can you get me that? You know, little things here and there. Can you help me out with this? So on and so forth. So is it a real thing, Chanel, or is Jonathan just making stuff up about feet finding? Because if feet finder's a real thing, I might just go and picture my feet for people. I don't care if somebody masturbates to my feet. I really don't. I don't feel like my feet are really masturbatable, but okay. Yeah. They don't, and you're going to have to learn to say no and be calm in the face of that, okay? So this is the financial very deep look, as you can tell, into your financial outlook, okay? So this is the finances reading. Hey, I'm cool with that. Hey, Lisa Cook, how you doing? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right, Elspeth, you are next. So tell me what is on your agenda for tonight, because you've got several different things on the list. And of course, I mentioned a spell. So I want to do the spell for you, Elspeth, and we're going to start with that. Yeah, I haven't had a pedicure in a hot minute, though. Here's my bowl of dirt. There's my seeds. Somewhere around here are my eggshells. Over there. Here's my eggshells. Eggshells in my food processor, where I put them in there, and after they're dry, and powder them all up. See, look. You can tell they're powdery. Oh, yeah. Okay, so are you ready? Elspeth, you and I talked about what we wanted. Yeah, financial. You want the financial reading and the spell. Okay, well, the spell I was going to do anyway. So, in your honor, we will donate a spell to somebody else. In your honor. All right, so Elspeth, I want you to take what we talked about earlier. I'm going to open up my little seed pouch here. I'm going to pull out some seeds. All right. So here we go. Here's your seeds, Elspeth. All right. And I want you to focus onto this, what we were talking about before. Focus on your seeds. I'm sure there's a market for it. There's probably a hobbit market, whole hobbit market out there. So these are a bunch of wildflower seeds. So these are your seeds, Elspeth. Okay? Focus the energy on those seeds. Focus your attention on these beautiful wildflower seeds. You see the picture there? That's what they are. But they are also your hopes and dreams. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady to assist us in this planting manifestation spell for my sister Elspeth. Before they're planted, seeds hold dreams, potential vast, or so it seems. Eggshells mix, gross path to beam, hopes and plans in soil gleam. Toss the soil, cover light, Dreams and wishes now take flight. Eggshells promise growth in sight. Manifest with every might. Seeds break ground, so too our aims. Growth mirrors hopes and life's grand games. What's sown with love, the earth reclaims. With each sprout, our future frames. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. And yes, we will be growing these. Absolutely, we will be growing these. Ooh. Can you feel how powerful that is? And it just grows. Every time I do any of it and put anything more in here, the power, can you feel the power radiating off of this bowl of dirt already? This is the body of the mother. By the earth, this is her body. By the earth, mother of us all. By the earth, future and past. Circle is cast. Circle is cast. So yes, we have earth. Powerful, powerful spell. Wow. I'll tell you what, I love the smell of earth. The smell, have you ever eaten that lovely, loamy smell of topsoil? It just smells so good. And like, it's got kind of like those scents of decay, but it's like that healthy. So good. So good. Thank you, Jen. I will definitely look at those after the live. Love getting my fingers in the dirt. Thinking about air frying the shrimp, then making egg drop ramen and throwing it in there. Ooh, that sounds very good. I would say separate out the don't, instead of making regular egg drop, make egg drop with egg white, and then take the yellow egg yolk and put the egg yolk whole on top of the ramen and let it just kind of like whoosh into the whole ramen. Oh, it's so good. Petrichor is the smell of wet soil. Well, this isn't wet, but it still has that smell because it is topsoil. And as you guys know, topsoil, very, very fertile, you know? Yes, I can hold your reading till after 9, Elspeth. So you can hang on and come back for it. I will hold it here for you. No problem, babe. All right. So next up on, it's not the best smell ever. It's one of the best smells. What I consider the best smell ever is that smell right after the rain starts. That everything's being washed clean smell. I love that fresh rain smell. I'm sure there's a name for that one too, Chanel. You wanna tell us what the word of the day is? Yes. Jalapeno salt and other things in the water, of course, absolutely. And yes, in the mountains especially, you're right. Oh. Luz, where you at, babe? What did you want your reading on tonight? Geosman. Geosman? How would you say that? Geosman. You need some insight. So what do we need some insight on, Miss Luz? Where's my Carmex? My lips have been so fucking dry. It's not even funny. I love that Carmex. Problem is, your lips do get addicted to it. Have you ever noticed that? That when you're using Carmex and you stop using it, your lips kind of get addicted to it. When that happens, I normally switch off to just plain old petroleum jelly. Interesting, Chanel. Very cool. Chanel is not only the Goblin Queen tonight, but she's the Google Queen tonight. By the way, if anybody doesn't know the Goblin Queen thing, here's a little hint as to the song that was made for or with the Goblin Queen in mind. So here we go. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just thought you guys might like a little bit of it, you know. Just kind of like that happy goblin dance, you know. So the kids love this. Chanel's kids love this. This is the goblin dance. It was created by the old wolf, Francis Capel. And it's just kind of like that happy, dancey, happy kind of thing, you know. So there we go. You guys got a little goblin dance there. Like I said, I wasn't going to play the whole thing, just a little bit in honor of Chanel and her goblins. Ha ha ha, Jonathan's funny. All right, so Lou says, your husband's up for a job here in Phoenix, but he also has an opportunity to work with his family business in Ohio. If he decides to work for his family, will it be a better choice, and will we thrive there? All right, so would you like to take a look, an in-depth look, Luz, at both potential paths going forward? I know that normally with the Full Spirit Insight, I do one particular reading, but I have a reading that I do for private readings, which I can do the spread for here, which is the two paths, like the fork in the road is what I call it. It's the fork in the road thing. All right, so we're going to look at the fork in the road. We have a job offer in Phoenix, which is one fork, and we have a work for family in Ohio, which is the second fork. So we are going to go over here to our full desk camera so we can see the fork in the road. All right. So we're going to look at we're going to make a card to represent him. Okay? This is our card to represent him. Okay? So his card is work. This is a work card. How interesting. The 8 of Pentacles. All right. So this is him, representative of him. So funny enough, can't make this shit up. We are looking at work pathways for him. So if he takes the path less traveled, which is the path of Phoenix. Okay. So we're going to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming out from there. Okay. So this is the Phoenix path. All right. So he's starting here. If he goes Phoenix path, it says you will fucking conquer this, first off. However, it's going to be a lot of burden. Making this happen and making the move to Phoenix and everything, it is definitely going to be a lot of burden. And it feels like that there's going to be, I don't know, do you guys have kids or something? But somebody who's going to be working actively against this. There will be a saboteur involved in trying to keep this from happening. Okay, so a lot of difficulty because of the saboteur. Somebody who's actively going to be working against this path to keep it from happening. I don't want to get Phoenix. I don't know. Normally this is like, yeah, absolutely, Diana Kaylee. Absolutely. But this is kind of like the somebody who's just really butthurt over this whole I don't want to go to Phoenix thing, or I don't want y'all to go to Phoenix thing. So it could either be the family member that wants Mother-in-law, yeah. It could be a family member that wants him to work with the family or whatever, but there's an active participant here, or participants, plural, that will be working against the Phoenix path. However, coming up here, we've got going next into the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is the ultimate independent person, okay? You guys will absolutely, and it's normally the ultimate independent woman, but this is a reading for a man. So the ultimate independent person basically telling me he will make enough to support the family and be successful. Not only that, but he will be able to be in a position of power and be able to take things slowly the way he needs to, illuminating the path going forward. So you're not going to, the other thing that the Hermit is telling me too is you're not going to have as much support in Phoenix as you would otherwise. Okay. Now let's look at the second path. Okay. We're going to look at the second path of let's work for family. All right, Elspeth, we'll do the rest of your reading next. Okay. We're going 1, 2. Hopefully we got enough space for this. 3, or I just move everything over a little bit. Yeah, probably just move it all over there. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5. Now this is the path I'm working for family, and I definitely see this as not working out. Okay, because what I see here is expectations not being met. We're starting with the Tower, and we're seeing the expectations are, basically things that are agreed upon, or the, things that we're expecting to happen upon this move to going to working with the family. And you're expecting this shit to happen. You're expecting this shit to go down, but it's just not going down the way they said. They're not following through. They're not following up. It's just not going down the way it was expected to. Okay. You can go forward and go out and get a lot of things done, but he's going to have to guard himself up a lot, because there's going to be a lot of people like, well, we do things this way. We do things that way. So he's going to have to go to battle with the way they do things in order to make things actually work. Okay, I don't know why I keep feeling like he would be coming in to kind of fix a problem, is how it comes across to me. So him coming on in there and on board almost feels like, okay, he's coming in to fix a problem. But the problem is, it's really hard to fix a problem when everybody else is working against you fixing said problem. And the reason they're working against you fixing said problem is because that's not the way we do things around here. Okay? We do things this way around here. So he's going to have to go to war with that. He will win that war, but it's going to leave him and everybody else feeling a little bit, you know what I mean when I say butthurt? Okay? It's going to leave everybody feeling a little butthurt. Everybody's going to be feeling a little bit sandpapery, emotional, raw, like nobody's really listening. Nobody really cares, whatever, there's definitely the butthurt factor is in play. And I see you guys eventually moving away from that. Okay. So it can work, but it's not a long-term situation, and it's going to be fraught with its own levels of difficulty. Okay. Does that mean it can't be done? No, doesn't mean that at all. It definitely can be done. Just might not be the easiest thing to approach, if that makes some sense. Okay. So hopefully that gives you some insight. If it were me, I'd be Phoenix bound. Just stock up on the lotion, because I'll tell you what, Phoenix in the summertime, yeah. Not the easiest place to be at all. Well, I tell you, I got off the plane one time there in Phoenix, and it was like instant dryness. No, Lori, it's not too late at all. Okay, so I mean, I went into instant water drinking. I became a water drinking fiend and an addiction, an addict, lotion addict. Okay, because I have never been, my skin and my mouth have never been so dry my entire life as living in Phoenix. However, if you do move to Phoenix, let me know. I will introduce you to one of my friends who lives there. His name is Jonathan. He is awesome, or his name is John, really. He is awesome. He was one of the quarters in my wedding, in my first wedding, with my late husband. What quarter was he? North, south. Okay. North, that was Michael. South was Ashley. West was Anita. And east was Jonathan. So Jonathan was the blessing of air. Yes, anybody with the name John is obviously amazing and handsome. Sorry, John, he found himself a hubby, and he's a little old for you. So otherwise, I would set you up, but John is definitely an amazingly handsome guy with a beautiful name. All right. Luz, I hope that helps and blesses you. Did you share also? Jonathan, you're going to be up next on the priority list. Elspeth. Elspeth is back. So, Elspeth, are you ready for your finances reading? Honestly, I knew John when he was boyfriend of my boss. So, okay, you are ready. Got you, girl. All right, so let's look at your current financial... Let me put it back on the poll here. Let's look at your current financial journey as it stands. Now, again, remember, we look at 3 different things with this. So your current financial journey as it stands. Okay? Definitely having to get creative with it right now. Okay? Things moving forward. That's not bad. Okay? A lot less scary than I thought it would be. And then what are your challenges that are crossing you here? And how do you enhance your financial outlook? Okay. Very interesting. All right, Lori, I've got you on the priority list. Alrighty. There you go. That's probably true, Jonathan. All right, so looking at this, Elspeth, first of all, your current financial outlook. We have the Knight of Swords, which is where you're at right now, which is kind of needing to think creatively. You're having to kind of piecemeal things together in a creative way to kind of make your goals happen, okay? Things are going to move forward very quickly, and I'm seeing that creative elements are in your future, like selling your creative endeavors. So your creative elements, that's what I'm really seeing here. This is a transformation or creation card. And I'm seeing that is where, Lori, I'll let you know when it's your turn. You're right up after John, okay? You got Elspeth right now, then John, then you. But I'm seeing creative elements will actually start bringing something in for you. Now, your challenges that you're facing. First of all, it's that you're looking at all the negative things that are going on right now, and that is making that is stifling your creativity. And I'm seeing this as a challenge on things moving forward. as well as a challenge on things that are going to be coming out creative output from you. And it does happen when we get upset or when we get down or whatever, that this, we're not feeling as creative. Okay. So talk to me and let me see what I can do to help you maybe make a buck out of your creative endeavors, Elspeth, because I'm a marketer and you're a creator, and that could be a match made in heaven. So maybe I can help you and promote you and stuff like that if you're really ready to make a go with some of your creative stuff. The other challenge that we're seeing here for that thinking outside the box and things moving forward is that I'm seeing again, you're burdening yourself too much with the defensive nature, the defensive outlook. You won't quit. You're not giving up. I'm definitely seeing that. Honey Badger doesn't care, not quit. I'm not going to quit. Nothing's going to keep you down. You're going to keep on fighting, keep on swimming and doing whatever it takes. And that's wonderful. Okay. Don't get me wrong. That is an absolute wonderful place for you to be. However, okay, sometimes you are so defensive that I feel like you're weighing yourself down with too much armor. Okay. And you're trying to also barrel through. Notice that your thinking creatively is facing a different way than you're just trying to brute force through it. Thinking creatively is better than brute force. All right. That's what I'm seeing here. Thinking creatively is going to be better than brute forcing through it. Now, let's see how we can turn your financial outlook around. First of all, your dreams. All right. Look to what your real dream is. Not things that you can do, but things that really resonate with you on an internal dreaming level. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? Not like, okay, this is a medical billing and coding thing. I can do that. No, what really makes you feel good when you're doing it? When you're working on this, when you're doing it, when you're selling it, when people are, what really makes you feel good? Okay. And so that's what the first thing I'm seeing is that you need to feel that. You need to find what resonates with you. The next thing what turns things around here is facing into your emotional difficulties. Okay. We've got 3 of the 4 nights out here for you, Elspeth. All right. This is all about trying to charge and forge ahead for you. And this one here is about forging through the emotional difficulties, which would be this right here. Remember? Okay. And facing into that and meeting it instead with the emotion that you want to bring to it. And then getting together with friends. I'm seeing friends and help from others will absolutely push you in the right direction. Now that could be up into, getting some help from me. Could also be maybe talking to Bobby and Sherry and saying, hey, would you carry some of my things in your store? Things of that nature. There are different ways you can do this, but quit trying to stop, to not ask for help. Okay. You're not going to be able to do this completely all by yourself. Not gonna work doing it all by yourself. Ask for help, you silly lady, because we love you. Okay. So there you go. Does that answer some questions? Do you have some questions for me, Elspeth? And was there anything else that you needed from me today? And did you I think you did subscribe and share. Yeah. I have an F down by your name, which basically means you got a freebie coming too as well. All right. So let's see. What creative endeavor, or what is it that the new moon is bringing to you? What is the new moon's gift for you tonight? Okay. The new moon brings you strength to face into your real self and see the wow. God damn. Wow, Elspeth. Look at how powerful these cards are. Okay. It is literally bringing you the gift of the new moon for you is to remind you how strong you are and that you have the magic to do whatever it is you want to do. This new moon is gifting you manifestation power. Fucking use it. Okay? Use it. That's a strong reading. Look at that right there. That's strong as hell. Holy shit balls, Batman. All right. Jonathan, what have we got for you, my friend? Yes, we do. And we can do it tomorrow if you'd like. We can chat on it and do it tomorrow because anytime now we're on the waxing moon. So tomorrow we'll still have that new moon energy and you and I can coordinate on it a little bit better if you'll be home and stuff like that. Hello there, Ivo Fur. How are you? Jonathan Porter. Raziel, okay, is there any kind of question that you had for him? Okay. All right, so we want to do a channeled message with Raziel. I'm gonna work on connecting with Raziel. And actually, I'm gonna put this up on the screen too. All right, I'm gonna try to connect. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna let you guys hear a little bit about the Mentorship Circle. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. All right. So, yes, if you're not part of the Mentorship Circle, you guys should join. It's really great. Lots of learning, lots of teaching. I'm a little behind on my 52 weeks of witchcraft learning simply because I bit off more than I could chew for 1 week, and I'm still working on the earth, air, fire, water, spirit kind of teaching thingy. You know what I mean? So I'm at like 22 pages right now, and I'm going to have to break that up into several different videos. So yes. All right. So I'm going to work on connecting here, and I'm going to take myself off the screen because I'm actually distracted by seeing myself on the screen. So we're going to do this. Hello, Silly Billy. How you doing? All right, I'm going to focus in on the channel message for Jonathan. Jonathan, Raziel, keeper, the divine mysteries, extends his gaze upon your path. He sees your quest for understanding and your yearning to delve into the shadow and embrace the light. He has called forth this message from the ether. Your journey is marked by a profound desire to transcend the ordinary, to weave the esoteric within the tangible. It is a path few dare to tread, yet it is one that you, Jonathan, have chosen. In this choice lies your strength and your challenge. Jonathan, as you seek to integrate the realms of Hermetic wisdom, paganism, Christianity, and the sacred practice of ritual into the fabric of your being, remember the depths that you are willing to explore within yourself are the very measures of the heights that you will reach in your spiritual ascent. The work of your shadow integration you embark upon is not for the faint-hearted. You are called upon, Jonathan, to be courageous, for it is in the confrontation within the unseen aspects of oneself that true transformation occurs. I, holder of the mysteries, call upon you to let the light of awareness illuminate the deepest recesses of your being, for in understanding your darkness, you will find your brightest light. Jonathan, this process is akin to an alchemical transmutation, turning the base self of your soul into spiritual abundance. Embrace this journey with fortitude and with grace. It is the crucible in which your true essence will be revealed, Jonathan. You currently seek a shift in your vocational path. Understand that your chosen path is not a departure from your spiritual quest, but it is a parallel path that converges with your higher purpose. The digital world, with its structure and its logic, is itself a manifestation of divine order. To really align yourself with this, you must see the divine in its logic and its complexity. You will find the similarities to the mystical patterns that govern the cosmos. Information technology is a path of divinity. Let this new direction be a canvas upon which you paint the wisdom of the ancients, bringing worlds through synthesis of magic and technology together. I impart to you this counsel, Jonathan. Wield your will with precision, for it is the rudder that steers the ship of your destiny. Cultivate wisdom through the disciplined study of the sacred arts, and let your heart be guided by the principles of love and service. In your quest for knowledge, Jonathan, remember that the most profound truths are often whispered in the silence of the soul. Therefore, cultivate silence, for it is the quietude of being that you will hear the true voice of the divine within and without. Jonathan, you stand at the threshold of a new dawn. The journey ahead of you is fraught with challenges, yet these challenges will forge you into a vessel of divine will. Trust the process, for you are guided by forces seen and unseen. Your path is blessed, your spirit is strong, and your heart is true. Wow. That concludes your message, Jonathan. I'm like literally shaking from the amount of energy that just came through me for that one. Holy shit. Wow. Dawn? Wow. That was a hell of a channeled message. Holy shitballs. Wow. I never thought about it like that. I mean, Raziel really made me think on this one, Jonathan, and I'm kind of going back on the words in my head because I don't think about them. They just come out of my mouth. Okay. And one of the things that's really coming up is just something that Raziel said about IT being the path of logic and being a divine path, and that your magical path and your vocational path go together. And I think with what you've been trying to experience with that, Jonathan, with your IT and stuff like that, and trying to find a way to resonate with it, I think he just answered your question on that. Fuck. Wow. Holy shit, Batman. That was some power. Let's see what what the new moon is gifting to you tonight. What does the new moon bring you tonight, Jonathan? Besides one hell of a message, flying fuck. Wow. Fuck. That's a hell of a thing. All right. So basically, what right now the universe is telling you to get everything organized because now's the time for this. This goes exactly with your message from Raziel. And why did he figure himself? Why did he represent himself as the keeper of mysteries? I found that interesting. He said he was the keeper of mysteries. I'm like, never thought of him that way, but I've never really done a whole lot of work with Raziel, so I don't know. Apparently, he figures himself as the keeper of divine mystery. But anyway, here we have organization, getting yourself organized, letting yourself be who you are, and resetting up a new path for yourself. Okay, so yeah. Really, he's less known for that. Well, that was exactly how he decided to identify himself, was the keeper of the divine mysteries. So, interesting. I think I'm gonna have to talk to him a little bit more because that little thing that he did with the IT, something that I never thought of. I never thought of IT as being a path into the divine. That it has that logic and hermetical path kind of within it, you know? But it makes sense when I think about it. It's just not something that occurred to me to think of before. I feel like an idiot. I've always gone around saying, I'm a techno-pagan, not realizing that technology and IT is a divine path because it is pulling on the divinity pathways of logic. So, hell, pretty awesome. He is called before invocation of the demons and the Goetia and the Shem angels. Interesting. Okay. Not somebody I work with on the regular, and it took me a little bit to call him. One of the reasons I take my face off of here is that when I am channeling, I am letting go of my sense of self. And if I can see my face, just get glancing at my face, that puts me back into my sense of, oh, I am Shia, I am me. And keeps me from channeling because I have a very strong sense of self and who I am. You know, I guess it comes with being an Aries. I don't know, but yeah. He's legit known by more occultists as the keeper of mysteries. Well, that's how he represented himself, is that I is the keeper of the mysteries. So, there you go. Lori! Hey, babe. Welcome. So what did you want your reading on tonight, my dear Lori? I don't know. It's pretty awesome. And his energy is very intense. He is extraordinarily formal. That's one thing I noticed about the way he spoke. And it was kind of at times hard to reconcile what was coming out of my mouth and stuff like that, because he speaks very formally. I found that interesting. Different people speak in different ways. Different divinities speak in different ways. Not all of them are very formal. Like Raphael, for one, you would think he's very formal. He's a prankster. That asshat is a prankster to the max. Okay, and I love Raphael, don't get me wrong, but he is a prankster. Ah, gotcha. That's why he brought that out. Okay, because I was just like, I am the keeper of the divine mystery. Full of yourself, aren't ya? You know, whatever. Abaddon? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would agree with you on the Abaddon thing for sure. Definitely, for sure. All right, where's my Lori? Multiple things he said shut down your ability to overthink it. Like, fuck! Must be... Yeah, I mean, he can see the things that I'm not seeing at the moment. So, hey, whatever works, right? Lori Maurice. Lori, where are you? All right. Jennifer Scott Green, are you here? Oracles Osiris Babylon, are you here? Lori Maurice, where are you? Lori St. Maurice, where are you? Okay, Lori St. Maurice, I'm going to tell you, you did not donate. You actually requested money. Okay, so I'm going to hit decline on this, and it's going to tell you I declined the request. And if you want to donate for a priority reading, you can. Okay, I'll just put that out there for you. Meanwhile, let's see if anybody else cash out without it notifying me, because it hasn't been notifying me lately. All right. All right, Jonathan. Sounds good. Holy shitballs, Batman. That was a thing. All right. So, let us look into for oracles. Good night, Elspeth. Oracles, what does the new moon bring to you this evening? What is the gift and the message of the new moon for you? For you, it's that you need to take some time apart and think, because there are some major changes that are coming. So you need to step back and get a view of the forest for the trees. There are some massive changes coming, and you are going to have to apply some major brain power to this. Oracles, if you want a private reading on whatever the hell this is about, hit me up. I got you. Okay? Don't even hesitate to ask. But yeah, you've got some major changes that are coming. So take the time to sit back and really evaluate everything and potential plans going forward. Jennifer Scott Green, last call. Lori St. Maurice, last call for you. Kristen Matthew, Carmel Demon, and Chanel. Which of you guys are here? Sounds good. All right, Jennifer Scott Green. Let's see what gift or message that the new moon brings you this evening. All right. So regarding the situation that we were talking about earlier, you can absolutely fix this and smooth it over, but you are being sabotaged by the two people we were discussing that are causing problems. So you are going to necessarily make sure that you are not coming across too strongly and that you are following appropriate direction in regards to those individuals who have more say over their lives. Okay, you know, therefore, that which I speak. Hopefully nobody else is figuring it out but you should know that's where that's at. Kristen Matthew, Carmel Demon, Lori St. Maurice, and Chanel Kirch. Any of you guys here? All right. I will post a little bit about the Mentorship Circle again. So here you go. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. And I'm going to take a minute to teach you guys a little bit about the history of witchcraft. So if anybody decides to tip, I will come back. If anybody likes subscribe and shares, I will come back for that too. So here you go. Here's a little bit of teaching and training from the Mentorship Circle. Welcome, seekers, to the Circle of Enchantment, a year-long course in my mystical mentorship circle. I am LadyShiya, your witch coach, guide, and fellow traveler on this journey through the craft of witchcraft. Over the next year, we will explore, learn, and grow together, delving deep into the ancient wisdom and modern practices of the magical path. Whether you are new to the craft or looking to deepen your existing practice, this circle is a place for all who come with an open heart and mind. This week, we embark on our very first step, understanding the rich history and evolution of witchcraft. But before we dive into the past, let's talk about our present and our future together. As we go through each week, I encourage you to engage, not just with the material, but with each other. Share your thoughts, experiences, and questions. This is a safe space to explore and express your journey into witchcraft. If you are coming late to this journey after it has begun, that's okay. Pick up and follow along with the course at your own pace. With being a little bit ADHD myself and the queen of procrastination at times, I understand not being able to adhere to a rigid course schedule. That is why all learning in my mystical mentorship circle is at your own pace and here for you to interact with as you see fit and when you see fit. All I ask is that you do interact. Make this an active journey for yourself, not just a passive one. After all, it's when we are actively pursuing and participating in our spiritual growth that the universe provides us with the most expansive growth opportunities and those little miracles and moments of synchronicity that we all seek and thrive with. All right, I am returning for the moment because we have a request for a reading. Eileen, what did you want your reading on, my dear? Let's get some music going and take my meditation thingy off. There we go. So, Eileen, what did you want your reading on, love? New moon gift or message. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do a full spirit insight for you then. We're going to look at the whole thing. What does the new moon bringing you? We're going to do a full spirit insight on you. Oh, that looks quite good, Jonathan. Although I would have taken the tails off. But that's just me. Hello, Brooklyn loves cake. I love cake too, especially if it's cake or death. I definitely go cake. All right. So, Eileen, looks like there is a message for the new moon for you. Okay. So, what the new moon is telling you is that a new opportunity is coming your way. But you are going to have to definitely defend this new opportunity because somebody else is you're going to have to find a way to make it happen because somebody else is going to come along and try to fuck with it. The universe is really working with you on this new opportunity. Okay. The new moon is bringing you this new chance, this new opportunity to actually start living your life and being fertile in your life, bringing good things your way. You're going to have to work though. Asking other people for help, not going to help. Okay. Working through your old mindsets, not going to help. You need to learn new things in order to gain this new opportunity, and you have got to defend it. You've got to set up your boundaries for it, Eileen, because there are people who are going to come along and say, oh, no, that's not going to work. Oh, no, you shouldn't do it that way. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. And they're going to fuck with you on it, okay? And they don't need to be doing that, okay? That's not cool. That is absolutely not absolutely cool. Brooklyn, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you on the list, my dear. If anybody donates and I don't say something right away, then let me know you've donated or tipped, and I will look for it because Cash App has been taking for fucking ever to notify me these days. PayPal notifies me right away, but Cash App not so much. But basically what I'm seeing here for you, Eileen, is that new opportunities are coming your way. But if you don't turn around and stand up for this new opportunity, it's gone. Okay? Somebody else, other people are going to come along and try to steal it from you. And your old mindsets of, I've got to do this, I've got to be this way, I've got to be that way, are also going to be a factor in this. Okay? So your old mindsets could actually keep you like, I can't do that. I'm never going to be successful at that. I'm not going to be able to make that work. Okay? And the fact of the matter is that if you believe you can't, you won't. Okay? But if you believe you can, well, guess what? You will, because the universe is working for you. Happy Friday and new moon, Amy. How are you? Did you also like the video and share it, Brooklyn? And are you from Brooklyn? Because if you're from Brooklyn, I'm in Rochester. So I'm just a few hours from you. New Yorker. Oh, my God. The spell tonight, it's so fucking awesome. You want to see it real quick? There it is. I'm literally planting seeds with the spell. Okay, so we basically take seeds and we're planting them in this big old bowl of dirt. Okay? So we have this bowl of dirt, and then we have these seeds, wildflowers, Northeast mix, okay, for up here in New York, okay? We have the Northeast mix, all right? And it's made for this area. And so we are putting our manifestations along with eggshells, because eggshells are very good for the planting and stuff like that. So basically what you're planting is we are naming these seeds whatever you want to manifest. So you basically, before they're planted, the seeds hold your dreams. So I will plant a seed for you. If you want to get the spell, then I will be planting for you. If you don't get the spell, I will not be planting for you. Okay, so if you donate for the spell, then your seeds go in for the planting for this. Yes, Jennifer, I did that a while back. 13, Amy. 13 is a witchy number. It's the number of moons in a year. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder why. But anyway, it's really cool. Yeah, but basically what I'm doing is as we're planting these already have seeds in it. And throughout the waxing moon, I will continue to be putting seeds in this. Then at the end of the spell, when the weather turns right, I will be adding in water and some more nutrients. And I will be tossing this soil with all the seeds and nutrients out into the garden to plant and grow our wildflower seeds. You're welcome, Jennifer. So yes. So these will be planted as the weather turns, and it started to turn, but we might have another snow. So when I know that there's no more snow hitting the ground is when these will actually get planted in the ground to make beautiful wildflowers the whole season long. All right, Amy, donated for the spell. You got it, girl. Let's go over here and do this thing. All right. So I'm going to pull these seeds out of this Northeast flower mix here. Now, Amy, for you, I would like for you to tell me what it is you want to manifest. And while you're doing that, I want you to focus here on my hand with these seeds within, okay? I'm going to put my hand on the screen to where you can see it. So I want you to say, my seeds are, and name out what you're wanting to manifest. It can be as elaborate or as simple as you want. My seeds are blank. There we go. Easier to do it in this hand. So my seeds are blank, and here are your seeds. All those seeds are for you. So what do your seeds represent, Amy? And we will be patient while you type, because I know it takes a minute to do that. But yeah, basically it's going to be great, because all of this is beautiful, like nutrient topsoil. I'm also adding an eggshell as part of our spell, because eggshell is symbolically and physically good for the soil and for growth, and allowing nitrates, nutrients, and air for growth. And then later I will also be adding in moon water and stuff and putting it in the grow tent for a little while before it goes outside. Okay, Amy Marie. We call upon the God and Goddess. We call upon the Lord and Lady. We call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist us in this planting manifestation spell for Amy Marie Vanek. Her seeds represent protection, happiness, abundance, love, and prosperity. Before they're planted, seeds hold dreams, potential vast, or so it seems. Eggshells mix, growth path Where'd my eggshell? Here we go. Eggshells mix, growth path to beam. Hopes and plants and soil gleam. Toss the soil and cover light. Eggshells promise growth in sight. Manifest with every might. As seeds break ground, so too our aims. Growth mirrors hopes in life's grand games. What's sown with love, the earth reclaims, and with each sprout, our future frames. The free will to all, harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So motive me. It's going to be such a magical garden with everybody's manifestations that are just going to grow. Oh, I'm so excited. Can you feel the energy coming off of this soil? This is literally the earth, her body. The earth's, the earth, the mother's body. This is millions upon millions of years right here in this beautiful fertile topsoil, and millions of years in these flowers. Fucking awesome. How beautiful this is. Growth. Ooh. And even our altar there shows a lot of growth on it, doesn't it? We like growth. Beautiful. All right. So, Brooklyn. Amy, did you like, subscribe, and share also? Well, once you do, let me know and I'll come back to you. Brooklyn, are you still here? Brooklyn, where you at? Here a second ago. Ivofer, did you like, subscribe, and share? All right, Amy, you've obviously shared because you tagged somebody. So let's see what gift or message the new moon has for you tonight. There's about to be some major changes in your life, and these changes are actually going to get rid of some people that you have been reluctant to get rid of, but are definitely joy stealers, okay? Basically, the universe is taking the trash out. That's your gift from the new moon. The universe is taking the trash out. Fucking let it. Okay? Oh, okay. Thank you, Jonathan. I'd appreciate that. Ivofer, let's see what your gift / message is from the universe from the full new moon tonight. Oh, look at that King of Pentacles is back up again. All right. So for you, you need to work on allowing yourself to feel good. You need to reorganize the kind of go through your past a little bit in your life and release some of your old traumas and recognize that it's okay for you, Ivofer, to feel good about yourself, to feel good about your situation, to feel good about your life. It's okay to feel good, and you need to accept this and learn this, Ivofer. Okay? You need to accept that it is okay for you to feel good. And that may seem like a weird thing to say, but so many of us are like, when we feel good, we're looking for, all right, what's going to go wrong? It's not okay for me to be feeling good because every time I feel good, somebody's going to come in and fuck it up. All right. And so we're looking around like, the other shoe going to drop? Where's that shoe? Fuck your shoe. That shoe gonna drop or what? So we don't allow ourselves to feel good. It's okay to allow yourself to feel good. All right? Just saying. All right. Anybody else who's liked, subscribed, and shared who hasn't gotten their free reading tonight? Oh, all right. Well, I have an early day tomorrow, and I'm going to be over at Mythic Treasures for the Gateways Fair. Okay, so if you guys are up in the Rochester area, come and hang out with me tomorrow. Mythical Treasures Gateway Fair. I'll be there from noon till 7. So it's the fair itself is from 1 to 7. So hopefully we'll see you there, and I will be doing freebie 1 cards in person as well. As always, I always offer free cards because that's what helps me stay in line with what my goals are energetically. You know what I mean? So hopefully that has been a blessing for you this evening for the new moon. And happy new moon. Yes, you're more than welcome, Amy. Happy new moon, everybody. So don't, we're wrong thing. Here we go. We will be having that spell going for the rest of the, tonight was the most powerful night for it, but we will have it going for the rest of the waxing moon cycle. So we are going to be planting lots of intentions. All right. So don't miss out. If somebody else you think needs that spell, tell them all about it. We'll be doing it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. And I'm going to try to add in some more daytime lives here and again for a little bit. Meanwhile, marry me, marry part until we marry meet again. Blessed be, y'all.